Hey everyone, my name's Kevin, and today I'll be giving you guys some tips on buying a car. So, these are some of the things that we'll be going through today. We will be having a quiz at the end of this presentation, so please go ahead and take notes. Anything that will be important will be highlighted in red throughout the presentation. Just to reintroduce myself, my name is Kevin, and I currently work at the Advent Health Four Corners ER over in Winter Garden, which is the sister hospital to Heart of Florida in Davenport. As you can see in the picture to my left here, this is actually my fiance Marissa. She's a RN in labor and delivery at the Advent Health Celebration location, and she's always been an inspiration to me. I look up to her all the time. We're actually having our wedding next year, which I'm really looking forward to. As you guys know, wedding planning is super stressful, but I'm definitely looking forward to it. I'm originally from Long Island, New York, but I grew up down here in Florida. My parents moved down here like when I was like 2 years old, so pretty much a Floridian my entire life. I did obtain my associate's degree from Valencia. Then I did transfer to the University of Central Florida to obtain my healthcare administration degree, which I'm still in the process of getting. And I am a huge basketball fan. I've been playing basketball since I was like a young kid. I did play in junior high and then high school, and now as an adult, I just play on the weekends on my days off and stuff. Just something really fun, nice to get exercise in. So that's what I like to do, like on my days off and stuff. And then I am a huge car enthusiast. That's why we're talking about the topic today because I love cars. I love the mechanics behind it, and yeah, it's just something that I love and I grew up with. So, as you guys can see in this photo right here, this is literally how it could be whenever you go to a car dealership. It's super overwhelming, and I feel like with it being such a big purchase, you shouldn't feel that way. And with the budget and stuff that you're in, you should get the car that you want. And if you don't, then you just give them the bombastic side eye. That's just how it is sometimes. um, but yeah, buying a car is one of your biggest purchases, and it's always important knowing the cost of everything before heading to the dealership, and then remaining financially secure about it. So in this presentation, I'll be breaking down the costs and the steps of purchasing a car. I'm by no means a professional. I'm not a car sales guy, or nor have I worked in finance. This is just my car buying experience over the years, and just helping out family and friends with their purchases. First things first, guys, before you head into a car dealership, it's always important to establish a budget and do your research and know what car that you want before you head to the dealership. Um, this could be like a huge thing because, like, if you don't go in there knowing what you want, that's when you could kind of get messed up on a deal, and you won't be happy. Once you start hearing that clicking from the pen from the car salesman, it's probably your time to walk away because that's when they know they got you. So the thing that you need to know about is the loan, the term of the loan, the interest rate that you pay, and then the cost of insurance. These are all things that go into your monthly payment for a car payment, and it's just some things that you should know before getting into it. Um, and then whenever you go to a dealership, and that's when you're trying to work out the deal, dealerships might seem like they're not really negotiable on their cars, but they really are. They work on commission. They're trying to persuade you to buy a car, but they're also not trying to hurt their profit. So what they'll do actually is actually negotiate the term of the loan instead of, negotiating like the price of the car and like the out the door price and stuff like that. But first, once you get by the step of talking about the term of the loan, that's when you could try to negotiate with them and try to get them to come down on the price of the car so it could fit your monthly needs better. So, new versus used cars. This is something that has changed drastically over the years, especially after COVID. Interest rates shot up on everything, houses, cars is just something that's in demand. And one thing that's better with buying new cars now is that interest rates are actually a lot lower than buying a used car. As you can see in this photo to my right, this is actually from a dealership in Winter Park. It's two of the same cars. One is 1 year less than the other. And as you can see, the 2023 is 38,000 and the 2022 is 36. But with the newer car, you will actually get more incentives, things like rebates and also service contracts. So service contracts are kind of like things like, you get free oil changes for the first 5 years of the loan, you know, car tire rotations, and things like that. So that stuff would actually help out your out-of-pocket costs over the years and won't make you feel like you're actually like paying anything other than just the loan of the car. So you finally got your monthly payment that you want to be at, and you're signing the papers, but it doesn't end there. You still have to go over and sign your papers with the finance department, and this is where gap insurance comes in. So this is something that'll actually increase your monthly payment, maybe by like $15 to $20, depending on how much they're offering. But basically, gap insurance, this will help you protect your loan. For whatever reason, your car gets totaled. No one wants that, but things happen in life. And let's say your car gets totaled. Now, your insurer will actually only pay you for the value of your car, right? So let's say, for example, you had a $40,000 loan. You just bought the car. A couple months later, the car gets totaled. Your insurer will now value that car probably like at 30,000, because as soon as you pull that car off the lot, it depreciates. So insurer will pay you 30,000, but you still have 10 grand that you need to pay for your loan. So this is where gap insurance comes in. They'll actually cover the amount of the loan, so you don't have to come out of pocket, which will hurt. Now, not everyone needs gap insurance. It really just depends on how much of a down payment you put down. So let's say you're putting down like $10,000 on a car. You most likely don't need gap insurance because your loan won't be so under what the car is valued. You'll actually probably make profit if that car would get totaled. So that's just kind of put it in perspective for you guys. You can obtain gap insurance through the loan that you're purchasing with, so through that finance company, or you could purchase it with your existing insurance, but you have to do your research because not all insurers offer gap insurance. So that's just something to keep in mind. Alrighty guys, so now that you're all brushed up on your tips on buying a car, let's get right into the quiz. So for the first question, what will be the first negotiation factor for the dealership? I'll give you guys a couple of seconds. And yes, that will be B, the loan term. Remember to do your research and establish that budget. These factors will always impact, your monthly payment and you being comfortable. All right, so for the second question, what are the benefits of buying a new car? Give you guys a couple of seconds on this. And yes, so the answer will be D, and that will be both incentive and lower interest rate. So remember, those stuff like the rebates and the service contracts, those things will help out in the long run and make you not feel that impact on your out of pocket. And then for the last question, gap insurance. What does gap insurance cover? And yes, that will be the full loan. Remember, gap insurance is not always required. It just depends on how upside down you are on your loan. Alrighty, guys, this will wrap up the presentation. Thank you guys so much for the opportunity, and I hope this helps you on your next car buying experience. See you next time.